Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Please take a second or two and subscribe to our channel if you are visiting us for the first time so that we can grow together. Click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever we release a video like this. Please give our video likes. To all our subscribers and all our supporters, I want to thank you in a very, very special way. The supremacy battle between President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua has taken another turn. This is after 48 members of parliament, mainly drawn from Mount Kenya East, declared their support for Kindiki, and they declared that they ditched Rigathi Gachagua. Now, there are allegations coming that the declaration that they made was as a result of some money that was given to them, money that is totaling to about 9 million Kenya shillings. And this money was given to the Tigani East Member of Parliament, Mwangi Kikuyu. But that declaration has rattled some members from Mount Kenya, including the Kikuyu Council of Elders. And they have reacted sharply because they feel that someone is out to divide Mount Kenya, something that they feel is very dangerous because each and every community is preaching unity.
Mimi ni mkaaji wa hapa Nyahururu, Laikipia upande wa Marmanet, na mimi ni mdogo wa mwenyekiti wa kiama katika nchi yetu. Na leo tumepata ghadhabu sababu tumeona wabunge ambao ni wa upande wetu wa mlima na wengine kutoka ubali wa mpaka Lamu na kwingine na maseneta wameungana hapa Nyahururu wakiwa na msemo mmoja kwamba wamekuja kutafuta spokesman wao, na wakasema huyo spokesman anaitwa Kindiki. Na sisi hatuna shida na spokesman, lakini tuko na shida na kwamba ma-MP wanaweza kupatana 48 kuja hapa kusema maneno hayana maana, na hawa wananchi hawa wengine hizi bodaboda wafanya biashara kama hawa kuwapata, hata kupata huyo hapa Wachira Karani inawachukua karibu miezi 5 mtu kumuona MP. Lakini leo wanaweza kuungana hapa kuja kusema maneno yasiyo na maana. Sisi tunawaambia hivi, sisi ndio tumewachagua, nyinyi ni waakilishi wetu. Kabla ya kunena maneno mengine mje mtuulize. Hata katiba inasema tuwe na public participation kama kuna decisions za muhimu zinafanyika. Kwa hivyo ni kumaanisha kama mjatuuliza, hiyo decision yenu haina umuhimu wowote. Nataka kuambia kama wazee, tutawaombea, na hizi tunasema kitu moja, tukiwaombea tunawaachia Mungu. Mungu anaweza kukubariki akitaka, na pia anaweza kuachia jua iseme itafanya vile itafanya na wewe. Manake hiyo kazi unajifanyia ni yako binafsi. Na kama mmetumwa, mwenye kuwatuma ajitokeze. Sisi tunajaribu kuamini sio William Samoei Arap Ruto, lakini kama ni yeye, kuna wakati tunamwambia hata wewe koma. Wacha kuchokora Mount Kenya region. Utatuhitaji. Sasa tufanyieni kazi. So kama wazee tunawaomba mfanye ile kazi mlitumwa. Na wewe Kionjori, kama ungependa kuwa deputy president, kuna njia za kuwa deputy president. Na sio lazima uzime taa ya mwingine ndio yako iwake. Pia unaweza goja wakati wako. Kama unafikiria Rigathi alivuka laini mbele yako, hiyo basi hamna la kufanya. Sasa ni ugoje, badala ya muongee juu ya boundaries review, muongee juu ya kuleta IEBC. Tunajua hamtaki tuwe na uchaguzi, ndio mnaanza kuzunguka kushikana kusema east west. Mount Kenya ni moja. Kama Mwenyezi Mungu alifanya makosa akaifanya ikiwa moja, basi nyinyi ndio mnajua kuliko Mwenyezi Mungu. Tunaona vile Mwenyezi Mungu atawabariki kwa hiyo maneno ya kugawanya sisi wananchi. Ni kwamba leo hakukuwa na Nyahururu declaration. Ile ilikuwa hapa ni declaration ya Kionjori na Kishongwa na wala walikuwa na hawa. Waache kuita Nyahururu. Muache kuharibu jina ya mji wetu. Mji wetu ni mji ambao ni cosmopolitan. Tuko na watu wengi wanaishi hapa kutoka jamii karibu zote. Karibu jamii 30 communities, different ethnic groups. Kwa hivyo kuja hapa kusema kuna Nyahururu declaration na ni ya kupiganisha watu, wewe Kionjori umepotea njia. Wewe Kionjori ujiangalie sana. Hakuna kitu inaitwa Nyahururu declaration. Na hakuna wananchi wamesema hapa. Nyinyi mmesema kuna Nyahururu declaration? Hakuna Nyahururu declaration.
Kwamba mimi nimetoka mlima. Niwaambie ukweli. All the interventions zimejaribiwa kufanyika ya kuchange His Excellency the Deputy President. They are affecting the presidency of Dr. William Ruto. And I wish we can tell our people, just stop wherever you are. Wacha tushikane, tuone vile tutaweka rais na deputy wafanya kazi tuweze kuruka 2027. Bwana DL, mimi nilianzana na president nikiwa 2008. I was a councillor and chairman of the council. We have walked the journey with the president at the backyard. But the people about who will suffer a lot under the presidency ni sisi. Because we are talking the truth. Tunamwambia ukijaribu hiyo mambo ya kina Kindiki kubadilisha, ukijaribu hiyo mambo ya Ndindi, ukijaribu hiyo mambo ya whoever kubadilisha, wananchi wamekataa. That's the truth. Lakini ukisema hiyo ukweli, unarushwa nje. We will suffer. Na DL imefika hata kwetu. You are not going through the rights process vile ulipigania hii serikali. Tukiomba kina Sudi, saidieni tafadhali. We don't need to...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this Kerugoya declaration was led by Kimani Ichung'wah and Mwangi Kiunjuri. And it is coming at a time that is very, very significant and very suspicious. Recently, when William Ruto went to China, Rigathi Gachagua was back in the country and he held some campaigns where, remember when he was in Kayole and they were with the Honorable Gakuya and Majadong, and they reported to him that they're being frustrated by the DCI. And Rigathi Gachagua took that opportunity to warn the DCI. Rigathi took that opportunity also to tell William Ruto that you cannot continue to lie to Kenyans all the time. And in a way, he was exonerating himself from the mess in the country. And while attending that impromptu rally, Rigathi told his people that the person who was responsible for demolishing their houses during the immediate aftermath of the floods that raged the country was William Samoei Ruto, and he apologized to them. So Rigathi realized that he had an opportunity to unite Mount Kenya, and he is succeeding against William Ruto's chagrin. This is the reason why William Ruto decided that he has to deal with Rigathi Gachagua. And one of the things that he is doing is to create a narrative that majority of the members of parliament in Kenya Kwanza do not approve of Gachagua's leadership. And if I have to mention to you just why William Ruto is reacting, he's reacting to counter Rigathi's campaigns and the unity calls. And just like he had created, there was a time that he had created a narrative that it was time for Murang'a to take over because they were claiming that Kiambu and Nyeri had had their fair share of benefit when Uhuru Kenyatta and Kibaki became the president. And they were saying that it was time for Murang'a, and they were targeting Ndindi Nyoro. So this is what William Ruto is trying to create, so that there is a division that Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. So if you look at the narrative, they're now saying that maybe Mount Kenya West has had several leaders becoming deputy and presidents. And so that now he's creating a narrative that in the entire Mount Kenya, it is now time for Mount Kenya East. And that's why they are fronting none other than Abraham Kithure Kindiki. That is something that William Ruto is trying to create. Again, William Ruto is setting a trap for Kithure Kindiki. When Mount Kenya is looking for unity, he wants to divide them, and Kithure Kindiki is going to land in a trap because Kithure is now being told that there's a possibility of being selected as Ruto's running mate in 2027. Let us face the reality. Kithure Kindiki was selected in 2022 by a majority of members. That is what has been reported. But politics is not about love. It is about interest. It is very true that William Ruto loves Kithure Kindiki. He likes him. He's such a very passive kind of politician. He looks like an introvert compared to William Ruto, who's an extrovert. He was with William Ruto in The Hague. He is an international lawyer. But politics it goes beyond love. Because when William Ruto was given this man, Kithure Kindiki, a man who had been his lawyer, he loved him, but still decided to pick on Rigathi Gachagua. So if William Ruto rejected Kithure Kindiki in 2022, there is no way he's telling Kindiki now that I might have you in 2027, because the loyalty card that he wants Kithure Kindiki to play is because there is expectation. And this is the trap that he wants Kithure Kindiki, yet we know very well that it's not going to work. William Ruto is also setting another trap for Mount Kenya. You know, everyone now understands that William Ruto does not need Mount Kenya in 2027. In fact, he's trying to woo voters from the Luo and Western, the larger Western part of Kenya. That is Nyanza, Western, and is trying to ensure that Raila hands over, or he tries to get a chunk of Raila's support base in the coast, in Western, and all that. If he succeeds, then he will no longer need Mount Kenya. But here he is. He wants to, make Mount Kenya believe that he's still with them. That is why he's creating this kind of leadership crisis. He's telling them that, I still love you as Mount Kenya, and now he wants to divide them. Others don't love, Deputy President Rigathi, others love him. So if Mount Kenya gets into this trap, that they are, leaders that still feel that if they reject Gachagua, then William Ruto will still pick one of them. They are wrong. William Ruto does not in any way think of Mount Kenya votes. And the reason why I'm saying that Rigathi Gachagua is winning this game very gradually is because you have seen leaders trying to reject him, but electorates are with Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi says, every politics is local. I am a villager. I resonate well with them. And this is what William Ruto did in 2022 when he told them, I am a hustler. So Rigathi Gachagua was just given another name that is equivalent to the hustler. The other thing why William Ruto has moved very swiftly to, have leaders coalescing around Kithure Kindiki is because he's looking for reinforcement. Apparently, Ndindi Nyoro and Waiguru, all those leaders who had ganged up against Rigathi Gachagua, have taken a low profile. Maybe they're trying to monitor what is happening because politics is very dynamic. Even Sabina Chege is no longer with him. They're realizing that William Ruto is not a honest man. And so William Ruto is looking for reinforcement. People like Mwangi Kunjuri and all the other leaders. And he can only get that when he rallies the support base of Mount Kenya East. Because Kimani Chungwa had become a lone ranger. He was just left alone trying to attack Rigathi Gachagua, and he was losing this battle because people were looking at him and saying, what's wrong with you? You're the majority leader. Why don't you even do your work? Push government agendas. You're also a member of parliament of Kikuyu. Why don't you just concentrate your efforts in trying to build Kikuyu constituency? So right now has been given a few people so that it is not seen like it is Kimani Chungwa versus Rigathi Gachagua. That is what he's trying to do. And if Mount Kenya is not careful, they are also being derailed. Instead of looking at the main agenda, things like one man, one shilling, one vote. Instead of concentrating on this, they are busy fighting each other. They're busy backbiting each other. And William Ruto is very, very, cunning about this. And before they know what is happening, they shall have perpetuated this battle towards the end of 2027. And William Ruto is busy campaigning, making friends. Before they know it, William Ruto shall have gone too far, shall have decided silently to make friends. He shall have decided who's going to be his running mate. Most likely people feel that the running mate might come from Nyanza, Raila's stronghold. If Raila is not going to contest, he's going to hand over his support base to him, and they're going to demand for a deputy president. So, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of political machination that is happening is something that is well choreographed, and William Ruto is trying to use it to his advantage. But it is not going to be very easy because Rigathi has decided that it is a total war. Battle lines have been drawn. And you've seen his people also trying to rebuttal and counter. They're saying that those who declared the Kiruga declaration that they don't want Rigathi Gachagua were actually paid some money. And it is rumored that that Monkey Kikuyu was given uh, some money to the tune of 9 million, and it was to use it to give all these 48 members of parliament 200,000 Kenya shillings each. But someone is giving this rumor that instead of 200,000 Kenya shillings, they were given 50,000 Kenya shillings, and they have started complaining. Of course, NTV and the Nation Media Group, they flagged it off as fake. But the communication is home. Someone has passed a message, because even if NTV is now going to say that it is fake, the message is home that Mwangi Kiunjuri could not just have managed to get all these members of parliament to start bashing Rigathi Gachagua. It could be true. That's what people think, that they are now doing damage control. And if it is not true, then it means the Rigathi Gachagua team are also mounting a lot of propaganda, a lot of counteractive narrative, and it sounds like it's true. And this is even going to worry William Ruto the more. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a battle that we want to see where it ends, but Rigathi is winning this battle.